It's now 29 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock on this Friday morning. Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Now, the Diamond Jubilee MRCRC Corporation Week is scheduled for August 7th to August 14th and entails numerous activities that seek to strengthen and build community camaraderie and create opportunities for the community. And joining me to talk more about this is Chairman of the Mayaro Rio Claro Corporation, Raymond Cozier, and the Chairman's personal assistant, Ms. Diana Prasad. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kimberly, and good morning to all of you in the audience.
Nice.
It's really a pleasure to be here this morning to share with all the audience, share with the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and in particular, the residents of Mayaro Claro, of our plans for Corporation Week.
Well, let's first start off with how many residents would you say are in that particular district?
I estimate the Mayaro Rio Claro area is about 40,000, somewhere around that vicinity. Yeah. So that's about the population of the Mayaro Rio Claro area.
Right.
Oh.
And in terms of the Diamond Jubilee, I mean, we're seeing that, you know, COVID-19, we're kind of seeing the decrease in hospitalizations, decrease in the infections. Why have the Diamond Jubilee now?
Well, from the inception of coming into office, right, we started to have this vision of bridging the gap between the residents and the corporation. We started to have town meetings and with residents, with business community, to hear from them and hear from us, and to partner with us in going forward for the rest of our term in office. COVID-19 came and shortly brought an abrupt end to that, and it cut off the physical communication, the physical togetherness with our residents, but we continued virtually. So now that the situation has been lifted, we started to say, well, okay, how do we continue on that exercise and engage the residents in a positive way, in an impactful way? Okay. So our research shows that the corporation has been existing for about 76 years. So we say then that's Jubilee. Mm-hmm. So we say, okay, Jubilee celebration. And the corporation has had, over the years, corporation activity, but it never had really a corporation week celebration. And when we identified all the different events that we wanted to engage in, we thought it best to do it in a week. So we say Corporation Week. And we shaped all the events to touch every aspect of the lives, the youth, the children, the senior citizen, the tourism business community, youth entrepreneurs. So we touch all areas of our
all
region.
The sectors of the region. Yeah. I'm going to bring you in here, Ms. Prasad. Sure. Chairman was also talking about how we can touch all those sectors of the region. What particular activities can we look forward to during that week?
Certainly. Thank you for having me, firstly. And what I can say is the Diamond Jubilee is a celebration that we are all looking forward to in the Mayaro Rio Claro region, and by extension Trinidad and Tobago, because of course we want you to come and share with us. What we have planned, as the chairman would have rightly said, is that we try to touch base with all aspects, all sectors, in terms of tourism. We have the elderly, we have the children, and how we decide to do this is by creating 1 week of activities where you can be a part of. So we want to start our first day, which is the 7th of August 2022. It's a Sunday, and it starts with a wonderful parade comprises of NGOs in our community groups, members of the corporation, different bodies in our region to do a parade. We also have an award function on the said day where we'll be awarding past chairman of the Mayaro Rio Claro Regional Corporation. We want to have different community spirit award, agriculture, different teams like that, and we also want to have a children's day on that said day for the underprivileged underprivileged kids, where we could give them an opportunity to experience something that they have not. On Monday, God's willing, we have a recognition of employees, and this is intended to promote and to encourage workmanship, to also encourage employees, to put your best foot forward. When you recognize excellence, you motivate. We also want to have a parade of our vehicles, so we would show, the fleet of different vehicles that we have, the resources that we have, and this is something that we want to have back up and running. On Tuesday, we intend to have Thankful Tuesday, and Thankful Tuesday is encouraging members of our region to give thanks. You bring whatever you have and you come and give it to us, and we're going to redistribute. So if you have watermelon at home, you bring watermelon.
Yes.
If you have clothing, you bring clothing. Anything that you have and you think you want to give, by all means. We are also having a community health fair where we are partnering with the ERHA and offering free testings in form of diet scans, blood pressure, prostate and breast examinations. We have 2 social workers on site, nutritionists. We have different persons there from the health department who would be able to assist us with that. On Wednesday, God's willing, we have the public speaking competition for children. Now this is just going to be the finals on that said day, but this has been mandated by the Office of the Prime Minister to get children more involved in decision-making processes. And what we would have recognized is since the onset of COVID-19, children have been most affected by the education system, and we have not heard their voices. And what we want to hear from them is what they see post-pandemic education is like for them. So that will be happening on the Wednesday. On the Thursday, God's willing, we want to have a grand charity initiative where we basically want to repair 3 elderly homes in our region of Mayaro, Claro. And by minor repairs, we'll be able to assist them with anything that we can, and also do a hot meal food drive in the form of for the homeless, the disadvantaged, and so on. On Friday, God's willing, we have a youth entrepreneurial symposium, and the theme for this year is intergenerational solidarity. Basically, we want to bridge that gap as well. So what we have decided to do is invite micro entrepreneurs in our region to come and sell your produce, advertise, sell, and we also have persons like Nedco, we have persons like Maguire Credit Union, we have different persons from Unitrust will be coming, setting up little booths, giving us some motivational talk to encourage the youth. On Saturday, we have a Mayaro Claro Regional Corporation Sports and Family Day. This is geared towards team building exercises. So you bring your family, you bring yourself. We have some team building exercises with the cooperation of the fire department. We have a cricket competition. We have lots of things being planned. We have a little curry duck and pepper roti.
Well, as you mentioned food, I see Sunday is going to be the roast fish, fish competition.
We do have a roast fish competition on this Sunday where we want to close it off in the Ottawa Village, Mayaro. And we are welcoming Trinidad and Tobago to come and enjoy our culture. We want to expose them to our tourism. We want to open tourism to Mayaro. Mayaro has a vast potential for tourism, and it's something that persons is not aware of.
Yes.
So with our roast fish, it's a special dish. And what I want to encourage Trinidad and Tobago to do is come and challenge us in Mayaro. Come.
Come and challenge the real roast fish people in Mayaro to roast fish. I don't know if that's possible, Chairman. But Chairman, I know one of the things that we were talking about off camera was that this event, you also want the councillors as well to, have that reunion and that camaraderie with the residents in the district as well.
Yes, so members of council are actively involved in all the planning processes. All the ideas have been pulled together to form all these activities. And as I must put in here, Mayaro is the Miami of Trinidad. Right, so that roast fish competition on Sunday, roast fish has a few years taken off with a bang in Mayaro and add to the culinary choice. So we hope that this competition is going to flood people to Mayaro over the weekend to be part of this. And we are looking forward, we are trying to get all the roast fish operators to come and compete against one another.
Yes.
So, so coming out of that, we could have a champion. I'm the roast fish champion.
So you have that bragging rights that might take you into the following year. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, finally, Chairman, I wanted to know if you see any similarities between us as a country also celebrating our Diamond Jubilee and, of course, the corporation having this Jubilee celebration as well.
Yeah, so we thought we discussed that because we're saying, you know, we, Trinidad and Tobago, are celebrating Diamond Jubilee, and then we are the corporation celebrating Diamond Jubilee. So we're saying that it's the year of Jubilee.
Of course.
Yeah, it's the year of Jubilee. So so we see that togetherness. Actually, when we started the planning, we didn't have that link. That link wasn't there.
Right.
But after we chose that slogan, Jubilee, based on the amount of years the corporation has been existing, then they came to listen. Hey, we're celebrating Trinidad,
yes.
so we on par. We on par with what is happening nationally in our country.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Chairman Cozy and of course Ms. Prasad, thank you guys so much for coming in and sharing with us. One more thing, Ms. Prasad, and maybe you can answer this. If we need to get any more information, where can we go to find out about this event?
Certainly. So in the need of any further information, you can contact 682-0379. 682-0379. You can contact us on the office of the chairman, Raymond Cozy, Mayaro Claro Regional Corporation. You could also find us on the Mayaro Claro Regional Corporation page as well. Feel free to send us a message. Feel free to call to get some information because we would love to see you there.
I will be coming down for the roast fish, sir, because I fish, because I have driven down to Mayaro on several occasions just to get that roast fish. So you will see me there coming down in August. But thank you so much for joining us, guys, and I hope it is a really, really, really successful event.
Could I just
Thank you so much.
just 1 minute, second to say, Mayaro, Rio Claro, this is particularly for you, while we invite all Trinidad and Tobago, but Mayaro, Rio Claro, the residents of Mayaro, Claro, we want you to grasp this opportunity to come and interact and be part. We say this is for the people, of the people. You, Mayaro, this is for you. Come out and be part of it.
And that's how we ended here on the Now Morning Show. You were just listening to the chairman of the Mayaro Rio Claro Regional Corporation, Mr. Raymond Cozy, and his personal assistant, Ms. Diana Prasad. You're on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.